Hello, my name is Sonic the Hedgehog 999, or you can call me STH666 for short. Today, I'm going to be reading the story of STH666, a Sonic Tuber creepypasta made by me. All the story is completely fictional and not real, so please don't take this too seriously and tell people it's real. This story may contain some disturbing scenes that may scare young children, so be careful. Grab some popcorn, a can of Coca-Cola, or any drink you enjoy. Turn off the lights if you want to, and enjoy the show. Once there was a blue and yellow hedgehog named STH999. STH999 stands for Sonic the Hedgehog 999. He had many great friends and a lot of fans. Everyone loved him. His life was awesome and beautiful. One day, however, he went missing. He was reported missing at 9:30 p.m. Cameras showed him leaving his home and getting in his car and driving somewhere. That was the last time they ever saw him. A few days later, they found a crashed car that looked exactly like the car he drove. It was in a forest area that was so huge. A search and rescue team was sent to go find him, but nobody could find him. A month later, they gave up looking for him. They closed the case on him. He was gone forever. A few days later, a couple went to the same forest to have a lovely time, but they never came back. 5 days later, they were found dead with their bellies completely opened up, and they both had a lot of scratches on their heads and arms, which wrote the number 999. They have took the bodies away and cleaned up the mess and assumed it won't happen again. However, they were wrong. More dead people and now flickies were found and reported. All bodies ripped off and had 999 scratches on their bellies. They closed down the forest due to all of the occurring deaths that's happening. The government have put a large electric fence around the forest and warning signs everywhere. 5 years later, a van approached the electric fences. 4 hedgehogs came out with some guns and one of them was holding a fence cutter. Their names are Roman, Jack, Peter, and Rick. Roman is the leader of the group. Jack is the nervous hedgehog of the team. Peter was the navigator of the team. And Rick was the weapons hedgehog. I'm not so sure if this is a good idea. What if we die like many people did here? Said Jack in a worried tune. Oh, shut up, Jack. That was 5 years ago. Times have changed. Plus, we can get rich if we get some great loot in this forest, said Roman. Where are we even going to get some dumb rich stuff in this forest anyway? Said Peter. There's a cabin in the forest. It contains a lot of old items and valuables in there. Selling them will give us around $100,000 each, said Roman in a serious tone. Sounds nice. If we could even find them, said Rick as he approached the fence and cuts it with the fence cutters. They then go in through the fence and they enter the forest without any hesitation. The forest was dark, quiet, and looked overgrown. They wandered the forest, cutting down some bushes and stepping onto some dead flickies. They soon find a cabin in a small field area. The door was open. All 4 of them entered the cabin, and they get their bags out. All right, go look around the cabin. Try to grab as many things as possible. More items means more money. Go, says Roman. They then split up and started grabbing items from the cabin. Peter went upstairs and Rick took the basement. Jack was feeling a bit concerned on doing this, but he had to do it or else he won't get any money. Soon Roman and Jack had a lot of items and valuables in their bags. Roman decided to go check on Peter to see if he needed any assistance. Jack stays downstairs feeling bad about what he's doing is a crime, but he is starting to like this. Hey, check this out, yelled Peter. And then Jack got curious and went upstairs where Roman and Peter are. Peter found a boarded up room. The entire room has so much blood, guts, and organs all over the floor, and there were some heads being hanged by a rope. It was devastating to see. My goodness, this is so gross and creepy. I think you're right, Jack. We should have probably have came here. We should probably go now, said Roman in a worried voice. All three of them went downstairs. Hey Rick, we gotta go! Come on, let's go! Said Roman, but there was no response back in the basement. You two stay here. I'll go get Rick. Roman then went down the stairs to the basement. Roman turns on his flashlight and searches for Rick in the basement. Rick, come on! We gotta go! This isn't time for games! He searched for him in the basement, but never found him. When he tried to leave the basement, a dead body of Rick falls to the floor, scaring Roman. Oh my god, Rick! Who did this to you? Roman then went back to the living room where Peter and Jack were waiting. Come on, we gotta go! Something is wrong with this place, said Roman. They grabbed their bags and the items and they ran to the door, but then they saw something at the door. It was a blue and yellow hedgehog, with yellow arms, blue gloves, and a scar on his eye. And he has blood on himself everywhere. He also had 666 on his belly.
Leaving so soon? What a shame.
He then tackles Roman and was about to kill Roman, but then gunshots were fired by Peter and distracted STH666 and looks at Peter. Go, go! I'll distract him! Go, go! Roman and Jack then ran to the other door with the bags and runs outside, back to the forest. They both kept running. They saw something flying and hits the ground. It was Peter's body, who was missing his face, and 666 was on his belly. Roman then stopped and saw the body in a horrifying look. He was then grabbed by STH666 by the neck. Roman tried to fight back. He punched the STH666 and his head turned 90 degrees behind. Roman thought he killed STH666, but then STH666 moved his neck forward and back.
I will eat you alive.
Then STH666 bites Roman by the neck. Jack was running when he heard the loud screams of Roman. Jack just ignored it and kept running. He got to the fence and started cutting the fence with his fence cutters. He then saw STH666 coming slowly towards him with glowing red eyes and blood on his face. Jack then gets worried and started cutting the fence faster. STH666 was still approaching him slowly. And then soon Jack gets the fence open and straight away ran out fast and ran into the van and starts it up. As he starts up the van, he sees STH666 staring at him behind the fence. Jack then got it started and then drove away from the forest and never came back again. Jack reported this to the police, but they never believed it. Soon, Jack has decided to just leave this in the past behind him and just glad he made it out alive. The end. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. And I really hope you guys have a nice Halloween. Yeah, be safe on that day, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.